about that. Hi. I have to pound some water because I'm very thirsty. And definitely didn't drink enough water yesterday. Okay. I like putting it in like the water bottles because it keeps track of how much you're drinking, but I'm not doing it. Hi, James. All right, so I have to upload the set from last night for my members only. It went really well. I fell asleep. I was doing a late night Twitch gaming stream to see if that would like expand out some followers to just on a different like gaming level, see if I get people that have no clue who I am. And then I got very tired, so I fell asleep. I fell asleep on the couch, and then I was like, it's 3 o'clock, Michelle, get the fuck up. Okay. Hi. Today is Monday, and a big week because I got shows shows Thursday, shows Saturday, shows Sunday. I'm sorry, excuse me. I have 2 shows on Saturday, if you count my conference presentation, which is a performance in Canada. What game do I play? I played the Marvel Strike Force. It's kind of simple, and I like it. So, yeah. We do another one tonight, but this is one where the audience has an opportunity to roast or tell a joke. So, let's go. Good morning, Rosie. How are you? I think I saw that you were live when I was at my show late yesterday. So how did yours go? I had the show last night in Staten Island. It went really good. He is super fit. People have been telling me I look more fit than normal, and I'm like, I don't see it. I just see the same. I'm just spilling shit all over the place. All right, I started reaching out to I reached out to Greg Stone but next week we're gonna have comic interviews as part of our live streams. So at least 3 a week. That's the goal. I'm going to tell myself to try to get 3 next week and then go from there. Good morning, Matt Acoustic. I don't have music playing because my daughter's home today because their camp that she coaches at is not open today. Good morning, Kitty. Yes. Good morning, Kitty. I got this shirt at Mandy's, and some of you don't know what Mandy's is. It's like the cheap girl store, but like it's also like it's got cheap tube tops and tank tops and t-shirts and skirts and jeans and sweatshirts for not bad price. And like anybody for like from teens to like adults. So, but like a Charlotte Russe or a Forever 21, but it doesn't. But it doesn't automatically discount you out because of the title, Forever 21. I'm still gonna shop at your store. Just kidding. The shows went well. I'm glad your show went well. The live was very chill. I had fun at the beach yesterday too. Oh, so happy to hear that. What's up, Zombie Sarah? Everybody share something positive about your weekend in the chat. I love it. I have to clean out the pot. So the show in Staten Island, Carlos is a comic friend. It's called Gilded Age Comedy. I guess this is his comedy brand or the show. I don't know. It was an all-female lineup. I didn't know if it was intentional or not, but John is telling me to stop. Like, don't just associate with all-female. Make sure that I establish myself just as a comic and not give it a gender thing, which I think is true. But it was all ladies, and everybody did very well. It was a really strong lineup. And usually I get in my head if somebody before me is, and that's not good either to do. Either whether they're good or bad, you should just be focused on your craft or telling the joke. Hello, Faria. Hi, beautiful. So let's see. Did I move it? Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Now it's changed. I switched to a new coffee that's allowing me to focus on pretty much everything better. I was at the mushroom coffee. Rise. I've done trial commercials for them where they paid me like $200. It was the stupidest thing last year. But and then they didn't bring me on full time. I was like, well, fuck you. Oh, so the comics were good. The comic before me was very good. And I was getting nervous because I was like, oh no, everybody's like, what if I suck? You know, I was doing all that in my head, which is dumb. But I'm not gonna lie, they also were, the host was like bashing white women before I was the only white person in the room, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, the host of the show was talking about, I'm going to post the video for members only, so you'll see it. She was like going in on white women who I just kept hearing, oh, like white woman privilege, Karen, you know, and it was bad. I was like, oh no. She goes, and this white woman is actually talented or something. Like, I was like, Kentucky. Good morning, vulnerability. So when I got on stage, it was like, enter white woman. And like, just, I mean, everyone started laughing because I was like, well, this isn't intimidating to come up on stage after, you know, but it worked. So it felt good. I farted on stage and I heard, like, I could hear, like, I got so, I don't know what I did. Like, I didn't, like, fart, but, like, I said it. I'm like, I think I just farted. Like, that's how nervous she made me. And everybody laughed. I was like, this is intense. But it worked. Like, I didn't let my nerves get the best of all the practice I've been putting in, you know? I think Saturday's crowd and Sunday's crowd were just good audiences to react to, and really responded to jokes. You're like, oh wow, that one's getting a laugh every 5 seconds. That's great, you know. So the practicing 3 times. I run my set 3 times before I go on stage. I think I did it 3 times, but then I kept going, like, and trying some new things to see what I did, and it's fine. I ended up sticking to my time because I knew I had 15 minutes too, so it wasn't like I was like, I got some room to play. And a 7-minute like I had on Saturday, I was like, all right, I gotta keep this, you know. A 7-minute is 5 minutes with 2 minutes of like possible extension pieces from your joke or crowd work, or one more joke, or 2 more jokes, really. Dawn dishwashing stove is the best. That's I also started. I've been doing this, but I have to keep doing it. I've been timing each joke so that happy Monday, Ralph. So that I know, oh, I got 7 minutes now. Now they're giving me 8 minutes. Now I don't scurry and go over or go under. I know exactly which joke is how long, right? Like on Kill Tony, they have, you got a new minute every, comics who are regulars have to do a new minute every week. So, like I said, one of my goals for the month is to write 15 minutes a day, new jokes. Because I feel like that's getting lost in the shuffle a little bit. I'm writing every day, but I'm like, which part is dedicated to writing the new jokes or tweaking the ones that are in my tight sets, you know? I watched, something came up in my feed. I was thinking of something in the shower yesterday, that's like, I gotta try this out in a mic. And then Nikki Glazer, I saw a clip from Nikki Glazer's special, which I have not watched yet. I don't have Hulu. Do I? No, I don't have Hulu. I asked my boyfriend, I can watch it at his house, or on his Hulu account. She does a bit that I'm like, that's the one I was thinking of. And it's not the same, but it's kind of, it's just like, oh, see, like, we are thinking about this and it's just like, I was like, oh no, should I not write a bit about it? Because like Nikki Glazer has a piece about it in her set. But then I'm just like, no, it just could be from your perspective. Yeah, anyway. But people are thinking about it. Has to do with women like getting, not older, but like women our age. She's around my age. I think she's like 43. And you know, our parts aren't always exactly the same from when we were 44 to like when you're 15, you know, or whatever. So it's on Instagram if you look at her page. It's about our flower. And how the flower, is the flower drooping? That's what makes me laugh, because I was like, wait, I just thought about this in the shower. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do a joke about it. But then I was like, I should play around with it at Mike's and see. And it doesn't have to be the same. Hi, GCX. You lost your plane during your phone. I was back down. I started budding to comedy as a convenience store clerk. I think I broke through the top of customer service into the beginning of acting. And so, all right, go for it. I'm also going to start stretching while we're waiting for my coffee, because I'm running this 5K next week. Or not next week, this Sunday. Oh, big news. I got booked in New York Comedy Club again. Yes, I am booked next Sunday night in New York Comedy Club. Spot. Not hosting, I'm just doing a spot on the showcase at 7 o'clock. Very exciting. So, and it's my mom's birthday, and now I'm running in the marathon, or the 5K, and then I gotta figure out, at some point I have to see my mom. And I have a little bit of FOMO, because then after the marathon, there's like this festival. I just went to it last year with John, but like this year I thought I was gonna be able to bring my daughter too, but she's now with her grandparents on her other side, and they're visiting from out of town, and like now I'm also booked. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss it. But then it's like, but you're working and it's great, you know, and it's like, I gotta balance that. I hate missing shit, but it's part of life, so. I also feel bad because I feel like I haven't seen what the fuck is that? That just looks like a damn shame. I feel bad. I'm gonna take the top part. Yeah, banana. Is that wasting? Would you guys save that? Would you guys save that banana? Oh, this one looks like it's gone too. The fuck? I'm sorry, GCX. Okay. Roll your shoulders back with me. So I gotta stretch and make sure I'm ready for this run. And I'm also really been just running 2 miles. I want to win the medal. For what reason? Just because. But I don't know what I do. I doubt it. I gotta like really, if that's the case, I have to this whole week run 3 miles a day. Ouch. But I'm about as big as that. Ooh, did you hear that crack? So, now I am booked at, cut off the bad part. It was like a whole thing of a bad part though. That's what I'm saying. I should use it to explain like the negativity you don't need, because guess what? It fills the whole banana up. You just want to eat the good part. Utu, Edwin. I think I'm gonna do a trial run of I tried it yesterday with the Streamlabs on the dual. I researched it a little last night. You can do from Streamlabs where it comes off vertical and horizontal, because YouTube will recommend, I guess, the vertical streams they'll push out more from. I don't know. That's what I was reading too, but who knows? I'm gonna try it because we're gonna get some interviews up in our live stream. I want to make this even more so like our show, like a show, like where it's here's our coffee segment, here's our interview segment, and here's our workout segment. Which, yeah, the run I want to do well at. So I feel like if I don't, if I'm not stretching and I'm not running the distance that I need to run every day, then I'm not going to do well. It's okay. You don't have to. If you can't do it, not looking. Of all people, I am a person that understands. And the members that I do have on the channel, I very much appreciate you. So GCXY ZS7I, don't worry about it. It's all good. Tapping the like button is for free. How cool is that? Boop. Okay. I have Rice Krispies for some reason. Oh, why is that there? There's like a Rice Krispie on my coffee. What is that? Oh, maybe I'm not. Weird. Okay. So writing the joke about what I was thinking of, and now that I heard Nikki Glazer's bit about it, I was like, all right, I definitely have to make it, because it's something that we're talking about, which I thought of. I was like, are we talking about this? So yeah. I'm now that I think about it, I don't know if I could put the whole thing up from yesterday. I think I put up half of it. Is there something on there? I don't know if I want to say. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. It was I was proud of the set. It was strong. Like I closed with the Write Me Up, which was good. The Write Me Up, if you haven't watched my set, I have a closer about, am I the unhealthy one? Like Cardi B says, am I the drama? Or whatever. She did her whole tour on that. So I ended with that. I stayed on, like I was going to do this teacher piece that I do in Divorce Diaries. I'm going to keeping that with Divorce Diaries. I feel like when I talk about my teaching experiences and working for one of my principals that was like her creep, and like, well, there was a couple that I liked and a couple that were just assholes, and like I combine it into one person. Like this one principal never got my name right. Never. I mean, they called me everything but Michele Traina. So that's how I came up with the character in the pilot, Mr. Hannon. There's also a principal like who was like, it was a whole thing. Like there was a principal in my old school district he had affairs, what everybody was saying. Did Jay watch UFC fight Saturday night? Yes. I thought I talked about that yesterday. Did I? Or the day before? Yes, he was at the paintball event and he stayed to watch UFC fight because his dad had gotten big screen TVs in the RV. So he did, yes. In fact, we had a whole discussion how I texted him knowing he didn't have service and he went a mile away to get service just to say hi to me, and then was like, he was like, I told you I didn't have service, because I was like asking him a question about popping over after my set, and he's like, you're coordinating plans as if I could see these. I'm like, I just figured at some point you get service. Anyway, it was the whole thing that I was saying, like, I actually thought because you could see the fight, by then you'd get like a service, but there's something else you can use when there's no service. I forgot what he called it. Anyway, yes, he did. McGregor should hang it up. Yes. Yeah, he was telling me how he's just like really injured. Like, I don't know why. Didn't he just kicked didn't he just do like a kick and then he fell apart? It's not funny. I'm sorry. I could not do anything, but. Did you guys watch the fight? The show was ending as that was ending. Or ended, I guess, because someone's like, oh, McGregor lost. What was he so good? Oh, my legs are tight. Something's burning. Okay, this sounds like it's burning. At what point do you think people, like, I mean, I call it BS on his injury. Why? Really? Look, you coffee. Coffee. I don't know. I would feel like that makes pretty much. How old is he? Because if he's older, I can understand. I like right now, like you wake up with injuries, and I'm not an MMA fighter. Not injuries, God forbid, but. Yeah, but why do you think it's BS? You don't think he could actually just be hurt from all the years he did it? As a dancer, and not like a professional ballerina, my body is fucked up. My back hurts every morning, but I'm just saying that this guy's got taken beatings and shit. That's starting to really smell. I have to open up sorry guys, I had to open up my fan because I burned some kind of piece of metal on this. Yeah, see? Do you think there's a point? I am getting your chats, Edwin. Do you think there comes a point where somebody should hang up the towel on something that they love to do? Or what? Yes, it's going to go anyways. You have my mocha pot? That's great. It's part of my morning routine that makes me feel ready for the day. Yeah, so Saturday and Sunday show went good. We're moving on now to, we're going to hook you guys up with some interviews that you get to, you can see whether I'm in person with them or it's on YouTube. I got to open the window up because I burnt some kind of metal on this. Wednesday, I leave for Atlanta, and then I am performing a Divorce Diaries in Atlanta on July 16th. Excited. The dojo is still not opening for the mics. I don't know if they're still doing the show, but I asked one of my comic friends who's a door person there, and he said the town keeps pushing the date back, which is such a fucking bummer. So hopefully things will come back around with that, because thanks for the thumbs up, Rosie. Hello, Jack. How are you? I'm going to do 3 on each side leg lift stretches just to get focused on that and get myself stretched and ready for the day. What are you doing to get yourself stretched and ready for the day? Hollywood and big money always takes the real fight out of the fighter. I mean, I told you I follow Heather the Heat, who is somebody I found through Krista Stefano's podcast. And because she was more of a boxer, I think she did do some MMA fighting, but she's like on social media, like she's struggling with money, and I think it's because of she can't see. I don't know. It was I was following the story. It was just rough. Like, anyway, Rock Lenore at my house. He's a big Undertaker fan. Yes. All right. So let me do it this way. Maybe that's better. So this week, Atlanta. Anybody in the chat in Atlanta, in the Atlanta area, please tell us now. So I hope you come to the show. And if you're not from the Atlanta area, please just comment below. Where are you based out of? What's your comedy club near your house? Like Rosie, what's comedy club is near you in Prince Edward Island? I know we talked about the theater spaces, but wherever you're based out of, what is the comedy club in your city? I also was noticing last night that this host was like, she's like, I'm from Cleveland. I said, oh, Funny Stop. She goes, I know the Funny Bone. I said, no, the Funny Stop is in Cuyahoga. It's like right next to Cleveland. It's the very well-known, for comics, will know that club. And she just was going off on a weird tangent. And then on stage, it was weird. There were some weird moments with the host last night. especially when right before I go on, she's bashing white women. And then I just gotta take it. She was using some vulgar words too about that, like, I felt like vulgar words white people can't say. Obviously, would never say it. But like, I was just like, what the fuck do I say? Like, you ever be so uncomfortable where you're like, now I have to go on stage? But I let it go. Like, I ride it. And then after me, because I was starting to fear, what if the audience hates me because I'm white, like this white woman? But then they didn't, and I knew that wasn't happen. I was like, that's not gonna happen. Just do what you do. Anyway, my friend Alana J, she's been on my YouTube stream. She was on the show too, and the woman got her intro really fucked up, and then she went up and she's like, "What is she on ketamine?" No, I don't. I just, you gotta play around with it. Basically, if something, so I usually get in my head, or not usually, I have in the past, not all the time, gotten in my head about it, and then I just focused on my set. Like that's why that reps and the practicing has helped. So felt really strong about it, felt good about it. And here's the irony of the comedy world. Guess who shows up to the show? Someone I saw at one of the open mics. Another comic. He's like, oh. And during my open mic set, the second one I did, I called him out. Like, are you a comic? And I called him out for being on his phone, because you're not supposed to be on your phone in open mics, because there's no one really paying attention as it is, because it's comics. And I didn't mean it in like a nasty way, but everyone started laughing. I was like, oh, I just wasn't sure. Because some of the mics do have audiences come in and watch, because usually they're free, or they're very, like in New York, they charge like very small amount of money. And there's like no minimum drink. So he was at the show, and I was like, oh. And he said to me, he's like, oh, you were really funny. You know, he was talking to me about it. And then he knows the other comic that was on, the comic before me that was on, she runs a show. She asked me about doing her show in Brooklyn. And then I said, oh, I'm going to be this week. And I was like, I'm going to be out of town. And then she also said that she runs a mic. She was like, oh, I'll get you on the August show. I was like, okay, great. And then she's like, I also run a mic at the Grizzly Pear. Grizzly Pear is a decent, well-known club in the city, in Midtown. So the fact that she runs it on a Sunday at 2 is like, it's hard in the summertime, because you know what we're doing on a Sunday at 2 o'clock. And so we're having time with our families. But also, it's a good time, if I'm not, to go and do, I think she does it at another place too, but so she runs a mic. I want to connect more with anyone doing shit that's got a show. Just keep pushing, right? So, oh, it felt good. It feels good that people are inviting you to do more shows after you do your set. That's really the part here that is important. When you're showing up for yourself by doing everything you say you want to do, and then it's showing, dare I say, results. Never mind, I don't want to use that word. John has instilled in me not to focus on results. And if you keep doing the things that you're supposed to do every day, these other opportunities show up. Now, is her, I don't know much about her show in Brooklyn, but like I said, anything I can take right now that doesn't affect my daughter's schedule that much at all, I will take, because I want to get better. And Rosie wrote something in the chat. I apologize. What is it? We don't have a club designated just for con, but there's a lot of comedy or dinner theater shows at the MAC, also the Guild. Best new name for a comedy club that hasn't been taken yet. Go. I love that. Let's go. Put it in the chat. Hi, Billy. Best comedy club name. Yeah, I don't know. What do we think? The Fathership? The Gilded Beetle? I love that. Oh, look at us go. Okay, best up chucks. Okay, this is good. This is good. Upchucks, the Fathership, the Gilded Beetle. Let me see if I can play the music in. Giggles, I think, has been taken. Oh, the bunnies, the Silly Shop. That's dumb. What's another one? Yeah, I like this. Best new name for a comedy club that hasn't been taken yet. Go, come on, let's get some more in there. Don't chat GBT it. Not Your Mother's Comedy Club. Ouch. Not Your Mother's Comedy Club. I'm trying to think what's another one. Oh, this is... Guys, there's like a family of bunnies outside. What the hell? Look. Oh, look, I missed it. There it is. What's up, bunny? And then there was another bunny. There's just a lot of bunnies over here. Anyway. The Winded Bird. The Winded Bird. The Giggler Eater. The Giggleator. You could call it the Bullet, because the bullet spot is a thing in comedy. And it could be your first stop for comedy. So bullet means, what's up? Aw. These bunnies in my area look like they're on Ozempic. Like, I've seen all but tiny bunnies, skinny tiny bunnies. I know, they're probably like babies, but I'm just saying. Or they're babies or they're bunnies on Ozempic or the generic Ozempic. There's a commercial out that's like, Ozempic's now in a pill form. Got it. Everyone's just got to go back to the old school way of losing weight. Anemia and bulimia. Not anemia, anorexia and bulimic. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm out of ideas. Greetings. I don't know if that's too hard. I don't welcome eating disorders. I don't know. People are shooting themselves up. Lose the weight. Punchies is good. I like Punchies. There goes the bunny. This poor bunny, man. Look. What's happening here? This is like something happened over here by my door. Look, it's like, I don't know. It's just trying to get a new home here. All right, so we're coming up with best new name for a comedy club that hasn't been taken. Don't forget to hit that like. We're gonna do our pull-ups. 3 of them. I like the Bullet as a club. Put a comedy club name that you think you would really like. The Golden Ticket. That would be a Kill Tony name. It could be Headliner. I actually think Headliners is the name of a club. The Laughing Track. I like that. You'll be outside all day feeding them. You have bunnies in your farm, in your house. Nice. Have it next to a railroad. The Laughing Track. That's funny. I don't even think you need to have it next to a railroad track. That's a really sure laughs a lot. I like the Laughing Track a lot. The Laughing Track. I like Joker Wild. Sorry. No. So I wanted to get some spots in Atlanta when I get down there. So I got to do some DMing for that. I have to close it because then it's gonna get all the hot air out, all the air conditioning out. So that's part of my job today, is to do that. What do you think about the whole? I'm sorry. I don't really pay attention to soccer. I only did when I was in college because there was no football team at my undergrad, which is pathetic. And I was also like tired of going. I went to so many football games when I was a kid because of my brother. My brother was a football player, and oh fuck, I just like. Okay, here we go. This is the worst. I hate these windows because they're not accessible. Okay. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll have to watch football games. And I was like, why would you think like that, Traina? Ow. Hi, Billy. How are you? Steve's? That's just the name? It could be like, yeah, like it could be named after a celebrity comic, too. Like Pryor's. I don't know. Like a belly laughs, like the belly room at Comedy Store. I used to have pet rabbits. I have a soft spot for them. Very intelligent animals, by the way. BYW. Chapel of Chappelle. Oh, by the way, sorry. Okay. I like this. If I had a comedy club, what would it be? Comedy chaos. Comedy. So after my Atlanta excursion, I'm not sure. I don't know Tim Nelson. Am I supposed to? Should I say yes? What's your BMR? My body mass thing? I don't know. I did know when I boxed. I knew a little bit of it. My trainer told me, and then I forgot. He measured it. I don't know. I'd like to find out. This I want to get more like formulaic. This, probably no bread, right? He's an actor. Okay, I don't know him. July 16th is this Wednesday, and we are doing Divorce Diaries, the live Divorce Diaries. What the hell is a live Divorce Diaries? So when I first got divorced and I was doing stand-up, I took my one-woman play and put it into a stand-up and comedy show. And then I created just a one-woman show. And I toured the country with it to get more spots as a comedian and build my name a little bit. Oh God, what am I doing? And now it's been a TV pilot, special. I've toured a bunch of places with the show, and we're bringing it back to Atlanta. And I'm having mixed feelings of what to do next with the show, to be very honest with you. Because there's a part of me that like doesn't want to let go of my baby and like keep doing it a couple times a year and also always pitch it. But now I keep hearing in my head, it's like not sellable, it's about divorce. And this whole time I've been like, what's the story about, you know? So now I'm just working on pitching the story as a different title, which all along I fought so hard to not do that. And I mean, I actually know, if someone said I like the concept but change the name, I would, and they were gonna buy it, yeah, sure I would. But I don't know what to do next. Am I performing? Like I do birthday, it's around my birthday. Why did I turn that off? When I turned like 45 in October, I usually do birthday show on my birthday because it's like, for me, work and play can get everybody in my life together in one room and work while having fun. Great. So do I do just a divorce diaries a few times a year? Do I just like option it out for people? Like there's a show called Sincerely Divorced. Oh fuck, I forgot. They just did something in Atlanta and they're like, yeah, we want you to submit for it. And I said, yeah, they're going to Austin with it. So I was like, okay. And then I was like, fuck, I never fucking submitted. I have to message them. Good morning. So, like, because that would be an opportunity to just, again, work in Austin while also doing other things. Good morning to you. How have you been? I've been watching you since you've been on here, YouTube. I want to see my family in Maryland for vacation. I had to cut my vacation because I had to. I don't know. Yeah, hit that like button. Thank you, Mike Bergholz. So what was I saying? So I don't know if I just do divorce stories a few times a year and focus. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. And I changed my YouTube channel to just my name now. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely an organic shift in everything for me. Because it's hard to like, because I might postpone the Columbus show. He said to wait till Tuesday for the tickets to see if they go up. But he understands. So like, I think Tuesday or Wednesday we're calling it. So more than likely they'll be rescheduled. But yeah, I think did I tell you guys this, that Rashid had told me at the show, he's like, Netflix does not want to buy divorce, they want to buy love. Because he said he pitched 2 divorce shows that also had happier concepts within them. He said, but they just don't want the split. And I get that. But I always looked at like Divorce Story as being the piece that where there is a happy ending. But the title is going to throw everybody off. Fine. This guy can see me. I think I'm trying to say is this is gonna. It's still hard for me to like completely let go, but I'm letting go because I want to do better. Have a good week, everyone. Yes. Hi, John Tracy. So when I do Atlanta, I don't think I'm going to be able to see that. I'm going to perform on Thursday in Atlanta. I'm going to fly to Toronto. I have a 3 Pigs performance. I'm playing the wolf in a stand-up routine. I created this conference piece where I get to do stand-up as the wolf. I have to practice that, otherwise I'm not going to know what I'm doing. So Monday and Tuesday, I am not only doing all this stuff for Atlanta, marketing, emailing everybody, and writing. I have to run this piece for Toronto. And then I'm flying home Saturday. Wait, I'm presenting in the morning at 10:30, and then I get on a flight. I have to like probably, yeah, presenting at the conference, getting on a flight, getting to the airport, getting in my car and driving to Long Island for the show. I thought it was Queens. There's Ridgewood, Queens, and I thought he said Ridgewood, Queens. It's Ridgewood Station. Not gonna lie, it's fucking far. It's like an hour and a half from here. So, but that's okay. Then in the morning, I have the 5K, which I want to do well at. And and then I have a show at New York Comedy Club that night. So I'm excited. I have a week full of shows. Rosie, I'm liking your live. I love it. Good morning. How are you doing on these beautiful Monday morning? Hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. I am. I'm gonna have a great day. We're gonna all have a great day. Here's the things that I printed out that I fucked up a little bit. Hang on. Oh, this is huge. Okay. The thing is, like, I'm the kind of person that needs to calculate this kind of thing. Here we go. Nobody tells you this. John sent this to me. The gap between amateur and professional in any field is usually about 1,000 hours of deliberate practice. 1,000 hours. Not talent, not luck, hours. Focused, uncomfortable, feedback-rich hours. Most people accumulate hours passively. Professionals accumulate them with intention. Honestly, I gotta like put this up on my like, and I feel like maybe the thing that I've been doing is accumulating them passively. I've just been so hard wanting a lot of these things, like horror stories to be on a network, or getting other hosting positions, like the whole Newsmax thing, and getting more stand up. It's just, I feel like it was so disfocused that now I'm more focused, and that's where I feel the momentum. And also, this is huge, right? Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my gosh, wait. Atlanta, Georgia to here. It's only 4 or 5 hour drive to. So come to the show. Come to the show. I have a meetup group that's coming too. So let's see, tickets to the live show, and put it in the chat right now. Let's see if someone bought a ticket last night. I see it, and she's in the meetup, and she told me where her seat was. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I hope that's like actual 15, because last year she told me, she was like, well, sometimes I like click on it, and then like just so that they see that the tickets are moving. It's so wonderful to feel that. That's okay. Let me put it in the chat so you have it. Come to the show. Oh, okay, got it. So that's okay. Can't come. Let me see if I can put the music on a little bit. I'm talking loudly anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's see. We go to lives here. And I don't understand why some of these things are ads. Okay, here it is. I'm still really into Steph Tolev stuff. She's very dirty, but like, I don't know. There's like, I'm just watching her because like some of the silly shit that people do just makes me laugh, and it's not funny to everybody, but it's like, what I want is like fans of mine to find me so funny that they're like, when they're feeling sad, they're just watching me. They're feeling sad or depressed, they just watch me for like entertainment, and they're like, I'm gonna watch it again. That's my goal. Raphael, I think his name was. Well, I worked with him the other night at Out of Pocket Comedy. He said he's been doing it for 25 years. He headlined our show. He said to me, I told him a risky joke that I wanted to do, but I'm too afraid. And he's like, you have to do that. It's really funny. Because at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell it to the comics. And he's like, that's funny. He's like, I'm a Puerto Rican man, and I think that's funny. Like, it's a minority joke. See what I'm trying to say. It's a joke about race. It's a quick bit about race, but not. Ooh, what's that? A bus. What's this? Thank you so much for the gift. Sent Park the bus. Toby Potter, high five it. Thank you. Let me put this right here on my fridge, because sometimes in my room I don't even see it. Best new name. Thank you for the. We're gonna take this one off and I'm gonna unpin it, but I just want to say I'm putting that here. Let's look at this is an email I got from a graduate student of mine that made me feel super special. And I don't want to show the whole email, but I put on top why it's worth it. So this is from Spark Pretty. Never give up on your dreams. I just wrote that. And this I can't really show you guys because it's a personal thing and it has to do with my daughter. So let me put this over here. Okay, and this John gave me. He gave it to me in his car and was like, I thought of you or something. I don't know. I thought it was sweet. So. Thank you for the park and the bus. That was a very cool gift that just came through. Loved it. Here we go. Lots of stuff. I'm gonna get my daughter a new Chromebook for her school. Lots of stuff. So, perfection is making things done well. What do you think about that? I don't know. I feel like there's no such thing. I just love that quote because it's really true. Like you just, because it gives you a formula. It's like you gotta have that focused, intentional work, and something will happen from it. I mean, like I didn't really want to spend money. Ooh, thank you for the GOAT trophy. Maybe. Ooh, I love that. How cute is that? Beep, 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 beep. How cute is the goat? What is it? Sent, thank you. Maybe Montana. I appreciate you. The unit badge of the special parts. What's that? I think if it can be perfect, why shouldn't it be? Thanks for your words of wisdom, Michelle. Oh, thank you. John sent that to me. I really, really like that. I like the quote stuff that he sent. He also sent me something with like, if anybody also has like positive quotes and mindset shit, send them a link. Put up the links in the bio and all that shit. With maybe, right? It's a good one. Also just gives you a tangible thing, like just get in it and just do it. So like I said, last night, I felt like, again, I was in a place where I was like, oh man, this is quiet. The crowd was like eating up the first comic, loved her. And I was just, okay, that's great. It's good. You want the crowd to be pumped up and ready for you because you are going to be strong. You're going to make them laugh from just hearing your stories. But like I said, and I stuck with that. It's just a habit. It's like when you ride a bike. If you ride 2 miles a day, you know you can ride the 2 miles. Like I know I can run 2 miles. I know I can run on Sunday because I've run since I was I think I was 15 when I started running running, not just running in gym class. So I know I can do 3 miles. Can I do 5 miles? That's going to push it. And I'm probably not going to be able to walk for a little bit, but I can probably push it to the limit. But outside of that, I know I'm going to have difficulty with it because I don't practice that every day. So I know because I've been practicing my sets and everything every day and going to as many mics as possible that yesterday I was like, I'm going to come through with this because this is I know this place, you know? Anyway, let's do some stretches on the floor. So I was going to put the music on softly. I don't think it's going to, I got to get her up anyway. We can also just go outside or go into my room and do it. To you, 5 miles is too much. Let's do it over here. I'll do my room. Hold on, actually. I'm going to backtrack for a second. I want to reheat this. Also, there's like goals you have in your personal life, I think, that you need to get to not pay attention to. Like for me, organizing my own home has always been like, oh, I'll do it for one day. And then I'm like, oh, now there's clothes on my floor again or something. There's more than enough to prove your point to the populace. Thank you. Hit that like button. That's right. This is just like, I put the coffee in to fill it to the top, but it just barely. Maybe that will be too much. Keep it in here. I want to get a tin that says like some fun stuff, quotes and shit. Our Michele Traina live. I want to do something too because there's like people like being held accountable, or not. People like being rewarded. I feel like too for like, oh, they did it, and that the reward is really the. Whoopsie. Just put that in the microwave. I just realized that. The reward is. Because I can't. John's in my ear. His notes for my live streams are in my ear, so I'm like, am I not allowed to say the word results? But I would say, like, when you do what you're supposed to do every day, the quote unquote results just happen. But then again, you should focus on the results because it's about the process, because you're in the process more than you're in at the end result. You know what I mean? I mean, listen to what I just said. I was like, I want to get an award at the 5K. Like, you should just be happy you're doing your best doing it. But there is a little bit of an obsession. There's a lot of an obsession with the end result for me. And I said this to you before, like, as a teacher, I'm the opposite. As long as y'all participate, I'm happy because my principal will see that I'm doing my job. And I always used to love when I taught theater, like when kids who didn't want to participate in the very beginning then loved my class. I felt so proud of myself because I made them feel welcome. And I made them feel good through my craft. Like, I don't want to do theater. And then by the end of the class, they're laughing, they're having fun. It's like a big party. And that's kind of how I want my comedy to feel too. Is the reward in the laughter too? Yeah, I mean, it is a very results driven business, right? You have to get the laugh. But also, how do you, right? I guess, I don't know, like, let's look at it that way. If you're not making people laugh, your process of making the joke is not hitting it, then you gotta go back and see where is it. Like, all right, so take for the fact is like, how do I tweak my set right now, right? So I have my 10-minute set written out. Okay, I transcribe it. So when I upload it to YouTube for you guys to watch, if everybody can see it, it can transcribe it automatically, which is very, very helpful. But at the same time, when I do it for members only, it doesn't do that. So I'll just have to type it all out. When I transcribe it, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because it's like, are we transcribing every single piece? Or are we just writing down the jokes that worked? It all depends. So sometimes it just depends on the amount of time, which I personally did this with the set from Bananas. I think I spent too much time on it, but I wrote in blue the notes. I wrote my set out, and then I wrote the new set if I were to do that set over again. Thanks, Paul. So, see, like I wrote it out like this. And this is 10 pages. So, is that focus work? I think so. I definitely felt like I'm writing it out, thinking about it. Like I start using the school moms thing, right? Like some people aren't school moms, but like when I'm doing it in front of a group of younger people, like 20 somethings, they're not moms yet, or maybe they are, I don't know. But some of them have those moms. So how do I tweak that? Like, I'm a single mom. Already I've identified a flaw. I'm not with somebody. I mean, in the set, right? Like I'm by myself raising a kid. And if a 28-year-old man, how does he connect with that? He doesn't. But this is just going off stereotype. Younger guys sometimes like, oh, she's a fucking smilf or whatever. Like, then you start. So I'm trying to find pieces together. Thank you, Wheeler, where I can connect to everybody in that, or I'm working on that. Because not everyone gets the John Wayne bit with my dad and my mom. I don't do it for certain crowds because I don't know if it's going to hit. But part of me wants to tweak it more so that everybody will get that. So, pardon me, I definitely want to tweak it more. You need to stop. Why does it matter how young someone is at your set? If you're funny, you're funny. I agree, which is why I'm saying I want to make the bit funnier so that I don't feel like, I don't know if they're getting this, because I have experienced that. Paul, also, you're just in here to stir shit up. So, and you're pushing on my buttons right now. So shut the fuck up. Oh, you're funny, you're not funny, but you're listening to my live stream. Calm down, Michelle. Your comedy is just trauma dumping and complaining about how insecure you are. A lot of it is searching for validation from your audience. It turns people off right away. Paul talking, and Paul gets kicked in the balls a lot. Paul doesn't talk in real life. Paul just doesn't get laid, lives in his grandma's basement. Oh, you can do whatever you want. I just, you know what it is? I get like, the one set you went at that 28-year-old calling her 21 and called her names? What? All because she was pretty and you're not? First of all, what are you talking about? She timed him out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. First of all, it's okay. It's just for some reason I don't know what he's talking about. I'm pretty nice to the young. Like, I'm always trying to make sure that anyone I'm calling out in the audience, I'm being kind to. I think he's talking about the story I told on July 4th a couple years ago, which was not on stage, which was at personal late night hours, and this 20-something-year-old girl started making fun of me talking to a younger guy. The younger guy was buying me drinks, and that's the story I think he's talking about. Or he's talking about something else. I don't even know. But either way. What? That made me break on camera? Welcome, Vanna. Go back to bed, Paul. Lift my leg. Yeah. Shh. Paul deserves a high kick. I mean, well, here's the thing is what Paul's saying about what he said about if you're funny, you're funny. Yes, but when you're also continuing to work on your craft, and this bit that I feel like works well with a 35 to 50 crowd that's from Jersey, I want to make sure that same bit works for a 20 to 30 crowd in Chicago or wherever, which it has. I'm not saying it hasn't, but there are parts of me, like when I went into my set last night, like, don't use the principal bit here, use the write me up, end with that, because it's going to be stronger. And it was. I don't think that what I would have ended with, I mean, it might have, but I just don't think that was, you have to tweak it. But yes, if you're funny, you're funny. I agree. Do you even take a day off? I don't want to take a day off from this. No. I don't want to take a day off. I love doing this stuff. All right, here, let's go over here. I wanted to stretch on the bed. Did I heat this up? I don't know. See, I don't want to lose my cool like that because it's so stupid. Oh God, we forgot about this. POV when the lunch stays in the bag for 3 days. Taking a day off to me would be a very unproductive day. A very unproductive day. So the day I take a day off is when, I don't know, I won't be here, like, God forbid. Won't be alive. Someone said that before, they're like, do you ever take a break from being creative? No, why would I want to? You know? Yes, coffee in New York City. So, coffee in New York City. I just want to shout out Zombie, Sarah, Rosie, Vulnerability. Thank you guys at Matt Acoustic for always coming in. Cam Willingham, got any good good calf recommendations? Yes, tap dance. That's what I did since I was a kid, and my calves be tight. But I run every day. Yeah, like I don't have any specific things for calves, but like you do, if you want to do like small exercises from your house, and you're like you can stand on one leg and lift up, hold it there. That's one. But specific calves, I don't have offhand. Like I would say practicing just lifting up and holding it here. That's one. Run. Ballet, tap. Those are the things that I've done that have helped my calves, that have helped them along. So, July 11th, I'm going to put that, not July 11th, July 16th, which is this week. I'm putting the link in the comments before we go over to do some stretches on my bed. So it looks like someone else just bought a ticket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alejandro, thank you for the super chat. Do I date chocolate boys? I have. Not currently. My boyfriend is not chocolate, but he's amazing. I've dated a diverse group of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. How about you guys? Who do you date? Who's your type? Madonna had a fling with Tupac. So are you for that or against that? I feel like Madonna had a fling with a lot of people. So what? Express yourself, right? You would have loved to be the third wheel. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put the July. I still have to put these other ticket links in here. What time is it? Okay. You want to date a Latina? They're great. Don't forget, you can also, when I go live on Twitch tonight, you can follow me right here. Yeah, I put it on the YouTube. I don't know who, someone was on mine last night from YouTube too, but I'll be doing, I think we're just gonna open it up to the chat. I don't have a guest yet for tonight, but I'm gonna work on it. And I told Lewis to come on and test it out with me, but I don't know if he's gonna come on with the YouTube. But we can tonight Twitch. What was I said 11:30? I gotta get up. We're gonna do it. We're stick with it. I want a big forehead Italian goddess, but they're rare. You want a big forehead Italian goddess, but they're rare. Well, this is funny. Oh, what's up, John Francis? How are you? John Francis, you won't be, it's too late in London for the 11:30. What's up? Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Got a Morning Queen in chat. Forest Hill. Yeah, that is a pretty tight. I gotta really prep my body for this run because I feel like sometimes when I start running and I'll stop for a second, it's like that's gonna kill me. I gotta time myself too. I mean, I really need to. It's like the run is the least priority this week. I gotta make sure I have tight sets every single day. But I like winning, so that's why it's in my head. Okay, so let's come on over and do the stretches on the bed. And then we'll recap our chat today. If you missed it, I put this quote that my boyfriend sent me on my fridge. I think it's a great quote. I really should have put the tape underneath, but that's okay. I'm still old. What I do, I'm 58 years old and turning 59. That's my mom's birthday, July 19th. Let's talk about this for a second. You want to celebrate it with a woman in your life, and you do have a woman. Okay, well, listen, it will happen. I think people start to get scared sometimes when it's like they're older and they really want somebody in their life and it's not happened yet. Yeah, I mean, I love having a romantic partner. Do dudes because I feel like women are more like, I just want to cuddle and be with my boo and, like travel and all that stuff. Do guys not really care? Some of you guys in here, some of you guys do. You go to bingo nights? So Mike, you have no one in your life right now that's special enough to go out with on your birthday as a female partner, or you do? And you know what, if you don't, go out and celebrate with friends and like just, that's why I used to always love doing a show on my birthday. Because you feel special and you feel like, it's my birthday. Hey, I love celebrating birthdays. It's another year you're here, Meanwhile, I know some people don't think it's like a big deal because you should be celebrating every day. I do. Because for a long period of time, I wasn't, it was maybe this is years ago. I didn't. And I was like, no, I'm never not going to celebrate my birthday and make it a big deal because I like it. Okay? Nah. I'm the opposite. As I get older, but we're all different. Yeah. As I get older, I want to celebrate it more. When I was turned 21, I had a countdown on my board, and I got so wasted before midnight. It was my birthday, but before the party even started in the city, I had a party at a club, and everyone was like, "We're having a Michelle," and I had to go home because I was so drunk. I puked in a bucket of potatoes in the kitchen. This happened. I didn't get kicked out either, but I was really drunk. Oh, that was so dumb of me. I was like, Michelle, you blew it. You didn't even have like. Oh, Rosie, wait, scratch that. Rosie meant wanting a partner. Give my birthday. Oh, so birthday, you like the celebration, but wanting a partner. Yeah, I think. Well, let's put that in the chat. Fuck the maybes. Let's just go with yes or no. You're craving how things were in the 2005. 2005 is a specific year. I graduated college in 2003. Oh man, I just realized how fucking much backyard work I have to do. What the hell? This was like overnight. This is like a mountain of shit I gotta fucking deal with now. Ugh. Barf. Oh well. I'll do it. I'm just gonna get worse when I come back from. I don't know. I gotta figure something out in my backyard because, like, I wanted to get a new grill, didn't do that. I can. I just, it's like everything else comes before the grill, like that I need financially. So, but anyway, um, not super private, but yes, that's why I bought that couch thing, and then I barely used it right now. Not even really used it, but we're gonna use it. We'll use it. It's still early in the summer. Okay, so let's do some stretches on here. Hey, hey, babe. Hey, hey, babe. How's it going? Okay, butterfly stretch. Hold on a second. I think I'll just keep going. I'll get her up 10 minutes. I mean, I do like the idea of just going out there and doing stuff. I just hate picking up the weeds and shit. I've pulled my back doing it. It can be exhausting, but once I'm focused on doing it, I'm doing it, you know? But I can try to put an hour aside to do it this week. It's just, I know if I let it go, it's going to get very bad when I come back. This was the other quote. This was the other quote. I printed out too small. Hard truth, the most wasted resource on earth isn't time or money. It's attention spent on things you can't control. Other people's opinions, the past, hypothetical futures. Every minute of attention spent on the uncontrollable is a minute stolen from the controllable. Reallocate. That's a good one. John gave me that one as well. I have done that before, the growing veggies in my old house. It takes a lot of work. It's before I had a kid. I did it with my daughter too. We did the first summer we were here. I planted stuff and it grew. I don't anymore because the animals will definitely just eat them. But for some reason they grew. What did we make? We made something and they grew. I forgot. And I planted just like seeds and shit. I was like, fuck it, and it worked. Anyway, hi, good morning, Glenn. Hi, Glenn. Just like doing it on the stone. They tried to scam it. The question was, okay. I just really like this one too. So we're all for the quote mindset quotes that help us get ahead in our world. I also don't. I usually when I do divorce diaries and my tickets are low and I get like anxious and nervous, I don't feel that way. I'm like, it is what it is. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do with my craft right now, which is a very liberating feeling. Um, and I've accepted that the money is not like I focused a lot on like making money from my career as a comedian and actor in the last couple of years. Like when I was hosting What's Up New York, that was a large amount of my income, and I was so heavy focused on like that, right? that that now that when it stopped, I was like, I have to make that money back. But now I'm like, no, we're not. We're just gonna get better at our craft, and the money will come. That's also been hard to accept, but I'm accepting it, and I'm feeling better. So when the money does come, I'm like, oh, bonus, and then eventually it will just be from stand up and acting. I mean, the stand up comedy. What if we were sitting down? Stupid, right? Very beautiful. Thank you. All right, so we're stretching. I'm going to go running shortly so that this 5K I'm doing on Sunday, every day I have to run. And I have to run a full 3 mile. I really should do 3 miles today and see how I feel afterwards because I'm probably going to be sore. Thank you. This is again, a low battery already. I have to move you guys over. Ooh, the sun just come out. All right, let's do our crunches. Ready? Okay. Oh my. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, do you hear the muscle move? Do you guys, I've heard it's bad to do it on the bed, but oh well. I'll just keep going, Let's do another 10. But it's bad, I think, for your back, or I don't know the whole thing, because it's not like a hard surface. If you're just tuning in, I am a comedian and a mom, an actor, fit enthusiast. Not really. I just like working out, I guess. And I have a show in Atlanta this Thursday, July 16th. I have a show in Long Island on Thursday. I have a show in Connecticut on Sunday. And I'm waiting to see if I get a spot in Toronto on Friday. But if you're going to the CYP conference in Toronto, I'll be performing there on Saturday morning. You like to make things difficult? Okay. I don't like to make things. Well, I guess I would say I don't like to make things difficult for myself, but sometimes we do unintentionally when we worry about stupid shit, right? Again, my favorite, Ed Milet. Let's just open up a random page. Listen and observe. It's impossible to be a great leader unless you look at the circumstances and people you lead. This ability to listen and observe helps you identify the gifts and talents of the people around you. Are there a positive force who lifts other players up? Do they all go out during every practice? Action speaks volumes about the people you want on your team and how you're going to lead them. I like that. All right. This is just a great book. I love it. The Power of One More, it's called. That's connecting with that. I feel like that quote about the doing it 1,000 times. Gotta get my kid up. Doing it 1,000 times before, what is it? This is the gap between amateur and professional. Is 1,000 hours of deliberate work, practice, right? 30 more legs, we got to 100, and we get 100 jumping jacks. We get 100 jumping jacks. There's something on my glass before. So I'll have to do, I would love to do a live stream from the airport. Those are fun. No, we're going to be doing live streams this week on location. So you'll see it from Atlanta, Toronto. Fun times. Usually I leave pretty early in the morning, and this one I'm leaving at like 1 o'clock because there was really no point in leaving early on Wednesday, like early, since I have my daughter. I have to take her where she needs to be. Do you cycle too as part of your workout? No, I don't have a bike. Hang on, guys. Listen to some music for a second. Oh, you know what? I gotta tune this out so I can charge it for a minute. I'm gonna put you guys into charging zone. I mean, I love bike riding, but I haven't done it in a minute. So I do like doing, that actually feels better on the bed. But, so next week we're planning on getting some interviews with comics on the live stream. See if Greg Stone, okay, he did answer. I'm open most of them between 10 to 11:30. What is it? No, 9:30. 9 to 11 a.m. We can do an hour, or we can do a 20-minute live stream via Google, via online. I'm open tomorrow morning if you want to give it a try. Okay, so Greg Stone might be a guest. Greg lives in the area. He's a comic and he's well known for his stuff. I mean, he's done a lot more than I have. Let's see. He's been on, he's my age too. I think his birthday, I remember him saying he had a birthday coming up, I forget. So, this would be great if I could get Greg on tomorrow. He's a regular at the dojo. So yeah, I'd love to have him on. Just kind of get the interviews as part of our live stream. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, we got 34 votes on the poll. So do you want a romantic partner for life, or are you good alone? I think everyone should be good alone no matter what, because even if you have one, they might pass away, God forbid, and you're alone. Do you want a romantic? So it's no. To note that this wasn't done on purpose, but 69% of you said yes to a romantic partner. 69. Okay. 31% of you said no. So that means 69% of you do want a romantic partner. I guess the key is you want a committed romantic partner. Right? Because then there's all kinds of gray areas there. We got 29 more likes till we get to 100. Let's do this. Let me just, I want to put in, I want to put a song on for you guys. You miss Karen? What do you mean? Okay, so let me go back to dashboard. I'm trying to play the music for you guys, but it's not working. You would rather not be married and tied down? Wow, see, I don't look at it as being tied down. You don't miss Karen as much as I miss Karen. You don't want someone to I mean, I feel like I get where, like, you want to be able to do whatever you want to do without questions. I don't know. I don't think I get it. You're comfortable at your age to be alone. Comfortable alone at my age, to be honest. No, I still have some. There's still some here. Look at you. SR loves being married. Love it. It's more than she's controlling, very jealous, so I guess married the wrong one. Yeah, I mean, that comes down to a lot too, right? I have to take the charger out. 75 likes. I think, I mean, you gotta be the right person, because then everything else goes, I feel like, to the wayside. Like being with them, like having your alone time. Like I'm gonna be gone. There's a part of me, and I know John's gonna be like, oh, Michelle. Like, I don't like missing things, but at the same time, my career is very important to me. Like I started when I was in high school and dreaming of some of the shit, even though I'm not like on Broadway, but dreaming of like, wow, I never would have thought I was be a stand-up comic and doing these things that I've done. Like, you know, I want all of this. I think it's so cool. Not only cool that it's like I feel alive when I do it and pursuing it also. So like it's but you can't do everything. Like you literally can't fit everything in. You can't make everybody happy. I do have guilt a little bit with like my family because I haven't been seeing them a lot. And maybe I mean my cousins. I haven't seen some of my cousins in a year. Oh my god, I had a dream about them last night. I forgot. Oh god, I just forgot about this dream. I had a dream and my cousins were mad at me. Um, yeah, we were going out for something and then they just like they left us. I have a lot of abandonment dreams. I guess I don't know what's going on. Hi, Craig. Right where you belong. Yes. Anyway, but then at the same time, my cousins have not reached out to me. I have reached out to them actually. My one cousin Candy though, I gotta connect with her because she'll be fun to have in the live stream. We used to do a lot of stuff together. In the last year, I haven't seen her really that much. So you're not seeing my channel very often anymore. I don't know. We're gonna shift a little bit to see what's going on. You're not seeing it anymore. I mean, going live every day. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, we're gonna also bring on some interviews into the channel stream, but you're seeing it now, so that's what's important, right? So let me move this over. We're gonna go back into my room and do some more stretches. I'm gonna give the space to my daughter so she can get herself some breakfast. All right, let's go over this way. Well, it's here. I'm here every day. So if you hit the notification button, it should tell you that I'm here. Jumping. Yeah, so here. Okay. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Good. What happened? Sound is on. I can't really see you guys. Hang on. Noise. What's up? No sound. Sound is on. Okay, good. Okay, great. I just had to switch my mic out because I was charging my phone for a second. Power of one more. We talk about the quotes to keep us moving along here. I have shows this week. Very excited. It showed this past week. Just getting, we have, what's it, 22 more legs and we get to 100 jumping jacks. All right, so let's do cat camel stretch. SR, you were the one that said you missed the workout stuff, so let's go. Don't forget doing the live stream on Twitch tonight. What's nice kickers mean? Nice kickers. Ooh, calf muscles are. This feels good against your calves, just so you know. The funny thing is, like, those apartments are empty, but they can see directly into my room. It's fine, whatever. It's like free exercising here and the Michele Traina YouTube live, loud and clear. That's okay. Oh, loud and clear, you said. Yeah, that's all good. All right, so July 16th is this Thursday. So I'm going to be in Punchline Comedy Club performing Divorce Diaries, the live version. What is this? Oh, it's a bathroom. I have my roots are so big, are so badly coming in, but I cannot get to, well, my hairstylist is closed Wednesday. So I should have done it on Saturday, but I didn't have time. So this is gonna have to wait. That's okay, Craig. Okay, here we go. So we just fucking had the music on. Oh, here it is. You can't really see the link here. That's where the webcam is. Look, 10 more crunches. Here we go. Good morning, TJ. Like, for example, if I'm looking at my space and they say you should have, they should say if your space is cluttered, that you are not you're gonna have clutter internally, I guess, or something like that. So like I'm looking at the space right here in my room and it's fucking cluttered. And sorry about that. Why is the music so loud? I lowered it. My apologies. I have like this shit needs to get organized. And it's like, I don't know. I just have to do it, right? But it's like, I don't know where to put it. Like I have a new towel rack I just got. I'm gonna do it today. This has gotta happen. They have to organize it so that I feel I don't when you have a less cluttered space, don't you feel like you feel better? Do you know what I mean? Yes, no. You agree, guys? You guys agree with that? I do. I feel like I can like yeah, just too much clutter. Yes, we only need 20 more likes to get to um 20 more jumping jacks. I mean 100 jumping jacks. So um open mics tonight. I have to get to the Boulevard one because clearly the dojo one is not going to be, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Is this okay? No worries. This is a good one. You guys can hear the music, right? Or no? See, like if these apartments were open, which they're not because there's no blinds or anything, people would be like, what is this woman doing? I'm Suzanne Summers with roots. Oh my God, you can hear my hip. Ooh, this is like cracking. I feel also like this knee. Here, wait, look, watch. That's not flexible at all. Can I pay? No, I'm sorry. You join the Twitch stream tonight, though. You can get to talk. You want to come on the live stream? You can. But there's no special like weird shit. You can come on Twitch to do a joke or say hello tonight when we do the stream.
but that's about it. But yeah, some real money and souls, huh? Can't stand clutter or not cleaning as you go. Disorganized is one thing. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get a bit. See, that's the thing is I gotta get a better routine with my cleaning. Sorry. Let me put it here. I can't function in clutter. It's not necessary for me to. Rosie says, I can't function on clutter. It's necessary for me to prioritize having a neat space, but it's taken a ton of practice over time. Oh, what the fuck happened now? My account was overdrawn. Oh, that's great. That's a great thing on Monday morning. Your account's overdrawn. Got it. I had a feeling that was going to happen today. It's all right. How is it overdrawn? Happy Monday. Okay. So we have. Oh my God. I'm going to break this thing again. My boyfriend, everything I do, I'm hearing his voice in my head about like what I'm doing. Like, don't do that, do that. I don't know. Because like he gave me some helpful notes, but like I'm afraid, like I'm not, some of them I'm not applying it because I have to set up. I do want a different camera than just my phone, but I just feel like the laptop is going to be even more clunkier and I got to get a webcam. So I will definitely have to fix this. I gotta put some research into the webcam stuff with like a stream, because I used to have a Mevo camera. The Mevo camera you're supposed to stream from. That was a really good camera. Also, I need to get a tripod. My tripod left at New York Comedy Club, which I'm gonna get on Sunday. But for now, oh, like, see, this is broke. What happened? What the heck happened here? What is it? You did something for your hair? I brushed it. But what did you say? It's great morning time for some leg lifts, please. Yeah, we've been doing them. What time is your Twitch stream tonight? It's currently 3 p.m. here in London. I think we're 5 hours ahead. Probably gonna be sleeping, man. Damn, 11:30. 11:30 would be the Twitch stream. I definitely need to get some more, like, so that means if you're 5 hours ahead, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30 in the morning. That's like your wake up call stretch. Hi, Jeff. Oh, guys, are we going to get to the 100 likes? We can do it. Here, we will. We have 15 more likes to go, and we get to 100 likes. And what did it say? Okay, yeah, that was the goal today. I did a stream last night just for the heck of it to keep playing around with growing that, but I can't do a stream Wednesday because I'm going to be in Atlanta for performing. And I mean, I guess I could, but I won't have. Yeah, I guess I could, because I will be in Atlanta at that point. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I'll do it Monday night and Wednesday night, 11:30. Look at John Francis. He's coming through. He's gonna set his alarm. I love it. My ADHD when I do these things, it's horrible. I need to get I need to research. That's gonna be on my to-do list for this week, is researching the camera situation for my streams so that it can get just more accessible watching different things like the runs. Like I wanted to do webcam and stream. It's got to also be a streaming cam. I have a GoPro. I'm gonna find my GoPro. I have a GoPro. Do you think you can stream from a GoPro? Actually, yeah. What was I thinking? Let me figure this out. See, my GoPro. I think I can stream from a GoPro. So that Yes. Impressive range of motion. Thanks. So if we were to do a stream from the, if we were to do a stream for running, for the race, I could do it from the GoPro, I think. I'm pretty sure. See, like this, I just have to move. So we got 13 more and we get to 100 jumping jacks. I want to put the mat in here so that it's not like, this wood is very old. Like, I don't know if you can see these panels, but it's like, it makes a very weird sound. What's wrong with my Twitch camera? It's my laptop. So it's just, we just want to get like a camera where I'm not like foot-diddling around and it's hard to maneuver. And I feel like the laptop I have to get in a different, it's like you need a production crew, it feels like. I always feel more comfortable with the phone because it's like, it's just easier for me to transfer it all over the place. But as you can see, I am a one-person camera crew, and it doesn't, it's like I've broken how many microphones on this thing? Oh, can you hear me? Sorry. Yeah. So we have Toronto. I'm doing a performance presentation thing. It's really a performance, but part of a conference for educational theater. But it's a stand-up piece. That's Saturday. And then Friday, I'm trying to get some spots locally in the city. And then if not, I'll just go to a mic there. And then in Atlanta, Thursday, I'm performing Divorce Studies, the live version. I'm going to try to stream pieces of the show so that you can see it. It's probably going to be a small audience. I'm fine with sharing that. I've told you guys. It's just, you know, my goal is to just keep getting better so that the audience grows both on social media and in person, and people are there. I mean, there's, this hurts, stand-up comics that have followings that don't get people in the audiences. It's hard sometimes, but get it, girl. Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
We also got our towel rack. Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you for sending the flower, Ricky. Hi, Split Persona. You're gonna be big, you promise? That's sweet of you. I guess it can't be about being big, right? It's just gotta be about getting better and keep continuing to get hired. See, I gotta find where my charger is for this. It's definitely dead. Oh yeah, I definitely need to. Yeah, I can stream from this. I just realized that. Okay, so you say I promise. 10 more likes. We got this. 10 more likes for 100 jumping jacks. I have so many of these wires. I bought this for when I shot my TV pilot, the TV pilot. Oh shit, oh my god, what's going on here? How do I do this? Fuck. 10 more likes. Rosie, I can't believe I'm gonna be in your country and I can't see you. Like, Canada is so big. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, here it is. So I gotta figure out which wire will allow me to charge this. Oh, looks like I got one. And then I can see if I can stream from my GoPro. And that way, oh look, now I got a camera. I got two. That's gonna be fun. Is it charging? I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't think so. Ah, shit. Or I can buy a, this is the 7 silver. Let's see. This might not work. Unless it is working, is it? Let's see. Usually the light comes on. Oh no, I didn't turn it on. Did I? This is mode. Brutus, what's up? Even if I don't end up being big, won't be the end of the world. Nah, just years of work and dedication. See, I'm watching Steph Tolev right. This is what I was watching on my channel last night. Okay, it is working. Yay! We have I think we have a way to stream the run on Sunday. Now I just have to get the gimbal. Oh my God! One of your little brothers lives in downtown Toronto. Okay, so here's the thing: is hopefully I'll find out today if I get any spots in Toronto. The conference is at the Young People's. What is it? The Young People's Theater. He has it's like a $45 ticket, but he definitely can come. But if you should tell your brother. I was like on my to-do list right now, is to make sure I do. Let's see, research. I don't know what I'm doing. What is that? Let's take that off. I can't even read it. Toronto and Atlanta is a big part of my day today, is to make sure we focus in on tickets and spots. Okay. We're going to get to our 100 jumping jacks. You can feel it. Let's go. Where's my coffee? 9, 10. That's 10 to start her up. Let's go. We need 10 more legs, 11 more legs actually. This is like very low too, so I still have this potato John got me for Valentine's Day, side note, that still stayed pretty strong. I moved it away from the sun because I didn't want it to bake it. He is a struggling musician. Okay, I got you. Don't worry about that. I'll hook him up. If he wants to really come, I'll hook him up with a ticket. Just DM me. Whatever I'm doing. You are already big with 25,000 subscribers. Yes, no, I think it's great. It's a huge, huge accomplishment. You know a girl that has 100K and I definitely deserve it. And it'll come. The second T is silent. Toronto. No, I'm struggling. I get it. We're struggling. We're all fucking, even people who are successful are struggling because it's fucking hard. Like if they're successful in certain things, like Bev Smith talks about that, how that she was successful but had no money when she left her corporate job and was working as, I forgot what she was doing. Bev Smith was like, she's like a TV radio personality. I thought she was a stand-up, but she's not really. And yeah, she still said, she's like, I had no money. And then I finally, let me look it up. Thank you, John Francis. Ms. Witty and 50. But here's the thing. It sounds like I'm fitty. I'm fit. Fitty, not 50. By the way, that comment about the guy that said in a chat once that, hey, her face looks like a man, but she's still always gets laughs. I literally just repeat the line. I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess that's a Monday mindset for you right there. Is like, and I'm not. Paul's messaging, guys. Paul's commenting on my YouTube videos because we hid him from the. Oh my God, it's just funny. Paul's upset. We're gonna just heat that coffee up. I'm heating the coffee up. Do you know last night that this girl in the audience did this? I said, my daughter said I'm not allowed to do that. She's like, clock it. No?
Do not say that.
To the audience? They all laughed at though. Like that you said.
Please don't use me as a joke.
No, oh my God, no, I would never.
Yes, but please don't use my name, my daughter, none of that, okay?
I can't say anything? I can't say my mom?
You can say your mom. Just don't talk about me.
But I have, but there's a...
Stop.
Okay. I thought it was funny. It's like, okay. No, that's not the case.
hard part. I was like, all right, well, I thought I was like telling it, well, all right, I'll shut up. So July 16th, we have Atlanta, we have New York, the end of the week, in Connecticut on Sunday. I will post any if I receive any news about Toronto or additional spots on Friday night, that would be the time I could perform in Toronto. I will keep you guys posted. And stay tuned, and hopefully maybe we'll have a guest tomorrow on the stream. I'm going to see if Greg Stone can do it virtually tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Because like 1 minute she's like, yeah, and then the next minute, okay. But it's not, the joke is not about her. It's about me as a mom. So fine tuning that. All right, stay tuned for more. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.